Imagine bypassing crowded terminals, boarding your own aircraft, and stepping directly from the runway into a luxury car waiting beside your jet. Today on The American Dream, we are moving into the world of charter aviation with AVSky. I'm your host, John Brink, and this truly is the American Dream. For many travelers, charter aviation just isn't about getting from point A to point B. It's about creating a seamless luxury experience from runway to the road. Behind every private charter flight is a team coordinating aircraft logistics and personalized travel experiences. Today, we're speaking with the co-founders of AVSky, Tyler Holt and Cameron Carey. Cameron, let me ask you a question. If someone calls AVSky needing a flight tomorrow, what happens behind the scenes to make that trip possible?
Sure. So when somebody calls us, the first step is an immediate response. We don't let more than 5 minutes pass between the time that somebody tries to connect with us regarding a flight and us hitting them back with a response. They get a dedicated person to consult them and take care of their needs. So we figure out not just what the trip is, but what their actual preferences are, their needs, so that we're not just throwing them on the most expensive aircraft or the biggest aircraft, but the actual correct aircraft for exactly what they needed.
What surprises a first-time client chartering an airplane? What's the big surprise to them? What do they notice the most?
The lack of effort that they need to put into the experience. All they need to do is call us. That's really it. They don't have to show up early. They don't have to go through TSA. They don't even really have to do any heavy lifting to schedule or arrange anything. We can arrange rental cars. We help with any logistical challenges that exist. They don't even see them. They just show up and that's it.
Would you book a hotel for them too?
We have booked hotels. Yep, we do that all the time. We take care of catering as well. There's no request that we're not really able to accommodate as far as catering. People want rental cars, sometimes they want luxury cars, and we've got great partnerships.
Let's say they wanted to come to Sarasota and have a charter yacht for the weekend.
We've done that too. Yeah, we've done just about everything you could possibly think up as a wild request. We've either done it or are capable of doing it, and we have a great concierge team in-house that really personalizes all of those things.
How quickly can AVSky put together a charter flight with cars waiting at the other end, maybe getting them to their hotel?
Our minimum call out time is 2 hours. Typically, that's industry standard. That's the quickest in the industry that anybody can guarantee a jet waiting for you is 2 hours. However, we've done it in under an hour. That's an exception to the rule, but we are the exception to the rule.
Tyler, what airports can private charters go to that, say, commercial jets can't?
Sure. Venice is a good example of one. Right here, you can't fly in commercially. If you have a house on Casey Key or Longboat Key, you can fly into Sarasota commercially. You can't get into Venice, or if you live right here on the Venice Island. And you really see that all throughout the country, just little airports. A lot of them are for business. It's a massive number of small airports that you just cannot get to with commercial.
What's the largest group of people that you've had to move?
That was actually, it was a high-profile client. We flew Luke Combs and his entire crew and band from one show to another in a different city within the United States. We flew, I think it was 52 people, or 50 people on that. That was a good time. They're a great group of folks, super easy to work with, and we got them a commercial airliner. But it was private for them. So they drove right up to the plane, got right on. But that had 75 seats in it.
You know, it just is amazing what I've learned today. It's all about concierge level service. All luxury concierge level services. Whatever the client needs, you guys put together.
I'll add this in. There's a big industry-wide push for automating everything. Trying to turn private aviation into Uber, right? Uber for the skies. That will never work. What luxury comes down to is being understood. A machine will not understand a human as good as a human can. That's what we're doing, and we will never automate the human touch, and no company should, but we absolutely never will. And that's what luxury is. It's talking to a human that you can rely on, that understands you and will execute every single time with consistency.
From personalized private jet services, as well as seamless land travel experiences, AVSky has you covered. I'm your host, John Brink, and I'll see you next time on The American Dream.